In America, our most important asset isn't oil or gold, but our topsoil, and we owe it to our children to make sure this precious resource is protected. In fact, Congress has taken the lead by mandating conservation compliance. Music is the universal language, and it is critically important that we communicate to everyone our concern for conserving natural resources. No-till, the most effective form of conservation tillage, is sometimes called trash farming, and sometimes even farming ugly. It's called ugly because in the spring when some farmers are plowing up the soil, exposing the rich earth to the wind and water, no-till fields have dead crop stubble and weeds. The weeds are burned down and things do look a mess, but once the crop is planted and up and growing, you can't tell the difference from the plowed field to the no-till field. But the no-till farmer has saved oil by making less trips across the field in his tractor. He has saved labor and money, and most importantly, he has saved topsoil. Just listen, and you'll see why farming ugly is the way to grow.
I farm ugly, it's plain to see. Ugly farming's been good to me. I've got to admit I'm not the best looking guy, but my wife's real pretty, the kids get by, and the family picture hadn't scared anybody yet. Now I don't plow, I just leave residue. Conservation tillage is the method I use with no-till farming, saving topsoil's a snap. Well, the feds all say comply or no pay. We owe it to our children, it's their land we save. I'll make sure the weeds in my fields are sprayed ahead. Keep 'em burned and ugly, make sure the darn things are dead. I farm ugly, it's plain to see. Ugly farming's been good to me. Ugly no-till saves the soil. Ugly no-till saves me toil. Ugly no-till saves on oil. Ugly, I've got to say, it may not be pretty, but Lord knows it pays. Old Jack stopped by and offered a hand, said if you're gonna farm right, you gotta till your land. I just smiled, said my SCS plan's hard to beat. Now you might think I'm just farming this trash, but I don't plow it up, I just pocket the cash. 5 bushels an acre's what no-till means to me. Well, not plowing those fields saves me tons of time. There's no erosion, which suits me just fine. That land's full of moisture, not as ugly as it might seem. Time to plant that ground, watch it grow pretty and green. I farm ugly, it's plain to see. Ugly farming's been good to me. I'm plumb full of farmer pride, I just love that herbicide. I'm plumb full of farmer pride, I just love that soil of mine. I'm plumb full of farmer pride, I just love that soil of mine. I farm ugly, it's plain to see. Ugly farming's been good to me. Ugly no-till saves the soil. Ugly no-till saves me toil. Ugly no-till saves on oil. Ugly, I've got to say, it may not be pretty, but increased yields will pay.
ICI Americas dedicates this song to the National Association of Conservation Districts, local soil and water districts, and to all of America's farmers. We're all helping America grow.